Dating trends come and go. This year, many of the trends are related to the pandemic and how people's dating habits transformed during that difficult, challenging time. In today's video, you're going to hear some of those trends so you can become familiar with what's hot and what's not in 2022. The first trend is prioritating. It's really about dating with a focus on what you prioritize with your potential partners. During the pandemic, a lot of people got really clear with what they wanted and needed, both in their love life and in their work life. And so dating with that focus is really important. Then there is what we call hardballing. That is about being upfront about what you absolutely must have at the start of dating. And it might be talking to your first date about retirement plans and asking them what they want and what they plan to do at that stage in life. Then we have health conscious dating. Match's 2021 Singles in America survey, vaccination status is the number one most important issue to daters right now. Match has this survey every year, and they wanted to find out what is the most important thing to people. So vaccination status, how people eat, how people take care of themselves, these all became priorities during 2022 as well as 2021. So if you became vegan during this time, or you are much more health conscious than you've ever been, and that's a super important priority, it's important to put that out there and really talk to dates about it right up front. The last one I want to cover is dry dating or sober dating. This is a trend now because people are realizing that they had to pay more attention to what they're putting into their bodies during the pandemic. And so the non-alcoholic spirits market became huge. And eHarmony predicts that 30% of daters will only date somebody who's sober in 2022. Bumble also had a survey that says the same thing. 34% of people globally reported they're more likely now to consider going on a dry date than they were before the pandemic. And 25% of people in the United States said they were drinking a lot less than before. And so if you don't love drinking or you're cutting back on drinking, please don't be afraid to tell your date, to let people know that you would prefer to go on a date without drinking. I mean, there's so many options to date in ways that don't involve coffee or alcohol or any of the typical first dates. So I encourage you to come up with some creative ways to date. One of my favorites is museum dates. They are so much fun, and you walk around and get to know somebody through the exhibits, and you really can find out about their past and how they see things and how creative they are. And you're side by side instead of face to face, just kind of interviewing each other. So any way that you can take a little walk together, do things that are not the typical things, will actually create a little bit more adrenaline, a little bit more excitement, and get you feeling a little bit more motivated to go on dates. So those are some of the dating trends: prioritating, hardballing, health conscious dating, and dry dating or sober dating. Those are some of the big trends in 2022. I would love to hear from you, and first of all, whether you're practicing any of these trends, and if not, why not? And if you're practicing another trend, if you believe in another trend and it's working for you, I would love to see your comments. So thanks for joining today, and I'll see you in the next video.